Whereabouts is the level? That's on the other side.
Keep forgetting that we're actually on the pod now, so I need to address the camera a lot. How you doing? You right? One point, that's it. I was hanging off of the microphone like that, and I could see it, and I thought, for fuck's sake, these are just normal jumpers. You can't host a football podcast in jumpers. That's ridiculous. Jumpers for toppers. New name for a podcast. Let's fucking start the bastard. Now then, and welcome back to episode 2 of JD's Matchday Mashup, a very special mashup this week because it's a midweeker. So it's a midweek matchday mashup. Fuck me, that was actually first time. And if you've come back, what the fuck are you doing? No, you need help because you can't be listening to us witter on all day. It's fucking boring, mate. But thanks for coming back. We appreciate it. JD's Matchday Mashup keeps you up to date with all the footy results whilst offering you a laugh or two. A bit like my girlfriend every time she sees my... Moving on. Each week, I'll be joined by the man who makes all this possible. He's produced more media than a middle-aged mum's camera roll. He's watched more non-league than the Wheelstone Raiders' dad. He's the Harry Redknapp to my Nico Cranshaw. He's our super-duper producer. That's right, it's Harry. How are you doing, Harry? You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Not so bad. I'm not going to lie, I've lost you. I'm not great with technology. I've lost where you are on the Zoom.
Okay.
Bear with.
It's not worry. It's got a face for radio, so.
We've got teething problems. Sewers. Yeah, there you are. You all right?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah. Got looking forward to a big non-league bonanza weekend.
Bonanza. Are you actually going non-league this weekend?
Got 3 games over 4 days, so
Really?
Friday Chester Chorley.
Fuck,
Saturday got a mad ground tick doing Flint Town in the Welsh League.
Any expenses for that?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's picked it. Next up, St Ives. He wants the mileage.
Nah, there is limits. And then little day off Sunday, and then Monday back watching Chorley again, Chorley versus Scarborough. So
fucking Chorley's
but
biggest fan.
But it's funny because I'm going from that to doing Man City Bayern Munich on Tuesday. So
he's got the big gigs.
Well, let's just drop that one in there.
Who are you actually doing this for?
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I used to go watch him quite a lot, and they had like a head teacher in charge. He was like head teacher for a primary school, and he was manager of Chorley, and he got him to like 3rd, 4th round of the FA Cup the other year. But I think he's been sacked now.
Got PE period 5, and he's won a 3rd round FA Cup fixture in the evening. Fuck me, the fella's doing it all. Oh wow, 801 subscribers now. Get in there.
Yes.
Fucking Joe Rogan, we're coming. We're hot on your tail, Joe. We're hot on your tail. He's commented, watched it last night, very funny. He knows fucking comedy. Fair play to the bastard. Harry needs to put a bit more effort in and maybe watch a game or two. And Harry, you have been called out not once, not twice, but thrice on this podcast for not watching football. Have you learnt your lesson and have you watched the midweek's fixtures?
Yeah, but you haven't, so what's...
Yeah. Listen, I've been a busy man, all right? You know, my life does not evolve around this podcast. The podcast evolves around my life. All right. So if you think you're going to get polished pods every fucking week, you can piss right off. But I've watched all the highlights and stuff. And I caught a little bit of the Leeds game. Because as I said before, I fucking love them. And it makes it sound like I'm not a Leeds fan.
Oh, a bit of it. One of the biggest games of the season. Yeah, I caught a bit of it.
Listen, I'll tell you what I was doing that night. I was on Call of Duty in war. All right. So what's more important, me literally leading the front line in war, coming third, in fact, didn't win it, did lose, you know, my death was actually prolonged, could have probably watched it, but yeah, or watching a game that I knew was going to win anyway because we're fucking superior to them. Steve Cooper, little fart smeller. So yeah, you tell me what's more important, earning the highest rank of a soldier, killing 14 people, inevitably dying, or watching that. You decide.
Yeah, Ferguson's back heel. I feel like back heel goals are a lot more common now than they used to be. Or am I just...
I'm going to ask you a question, and you tell me what comes to your mind. First back heel goal comes to mind. Quick go.
Zola.
Yeah, Zola's one, mid-air. One of them. Class.
Norwich, wasn't it?
Yeah. Do you know what I'm sick of, though? And I'm going to go on record saying this. Fucking Mitoma. He's doing my head in. Because I had him in my fantasy team a while back. Took him out. There's a common theme with this. I'm shy at fantasy. I had him in my fantasy team a while back. Took him out when he's fucking ripped it up.
And then the second goal, I just put very, very five-a-side vibes. Just like, I
Oh,
don't
he
know
had
how
tons of time, didn't he?
it's real, but it is mental.
Speaking of five-side vibes, this is the perfect segue, and I'm glad you brought that up because people were in the comments saying that I wasn't clinical at finishing. So guess what I did? I've took a little scroll through the archives, and I'm going to send you some video footage now, Harry, and I want you to live react on the pod to this fucking... This is all the same game, by the way. 3 goals, same game. And yes, it's five-a-side, but...
Do all the five-a-side places record the games now? Is that the thing?
No, my mate was there recording. Knox had asked him to, but he knew he was going to witness something fucking special that night. I want Harry to live react to this because some people in the comments saying that I'm not clinical. There's 2 things I am in life: clinically obese and fucking clinical at finishing.
I'm enjoying recording through the bars. It's like my name machine or something.
That's it, mate. Prison rule.
Okay, first one.
I'm going to put this on the pod as well. So,
that is good. It's very, very accurate.
Fucking hell, Martin Tyler's come back.
I need to get a sound on this.
Drury stuff.
Need to get some sound on. Oof, that is fair play, mate.
Partridge.
But like a traction engine. He's not saving that. I love that. The no celebration. Was it against your former team or something?
No celebration. Inevitable. You know what I mean? That's got their 10 a penny to me. It's gone more time.
Yeah, second one. Oh, he's taking it round one. Oh, lovely stuff.
You know that reminds me of Joe Cole. Joe Cole against Man United. Remember that one where he did sort of that? Through one goal, boom. Joe Cole, but in slow motion there. The clip is full speed, but it just looks slow motion.
I'm enjoying it at the end where you pretend that you didn't know it was being filmed.
No, I knew it was being filmed. Yeah, absolutely. I knew exactly where the camera was.
Same position. Oh, almost looks like you're a bit knackered there. Just thought, fuck it.
Sounds fucked. Clinical, but can't fucking run. Ball has to come to my feet, otherwise we're fucked.
Yeah, mate, to be fair, you're living up to your word there.
Yeah, so Ryan, who was in the comments, whoever you fucking are, if you carry on, I'm going to clinically finish your life, son. You allowed to say that on YouTube?
Probably cut that out.
Cut it out.
I'll bleep it.
Okay, I'll bleep the bastard. Gross finds in Suso with a precision pass. He reins it in. He has more time on his hands than a life sentence before tucking it away calmly and handing Bournemouth their life sentence right into EFL football. Could you just, whilst we're live on there, could you just check the odds for Brighton to get top 4, please?
Sure, mate. Top 4. Top 4 finish, Brighton, 9-2.
9-2. Not worth it, to be honest, actually. Thinking about it. Don't waste your money. Save it. Darren Bent said that he'd rather watch Brighton, Fenerbahce than Real Madrid, Man City. What are you saying about that? That's bollocks. I'm sorry. I'd love to see Brighton in the Champions League, but Brighton against Fenerbahce, you best believe I'm watching Real Madrid, Man City. Give over.
How did he justify that?
He didn't. I don't know. I just turned it off. As soon as I heard that, I went, fuck off. Turned it over. Get Heart FM on. Amanda Holden.
I mean, maybe in the group stages, I'd rather watch Brighton Fenerbahce, but not like a knockout match.
I don't think Brighton and Fenerbahce are going to make the knockout match.
Well, he might have a point then. Group stages, yeah. I might watch Brighton instead.
Next up, we've got Leeds Forest, and like a clumsy killer's murder scene, Leeds were all over the Forest.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Forest's goal there. Lovely the way he took it.
Oh yeah, opened his body up.
I love it when players do that. Yeah,
yeah, I do like that. I mean, it didn't feel good at the time because they took the lead, but
you play COD anyway, so
I love it when a player opens the body, lets that ball roll across, and I've done it myself in matches, believe it or not. And there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling. You know, last week on the pod we mentioned rattling the bar is the best feeling in football. But I actually think that is the best. When you just know the distance, you know the time, the ball comes rolling in, you know, if this fucking mug's coming running towards you, you think, fuck off. You know, there's not a chance you're getting this ball off me. You just open up your body, see you later. And he whips that straight into the far right. And that's weird because I didn't think he was racist. Rocker's rocket parried straight into the path of Jack Harrison, who tucked it away neatly. What do you think, Harrison?
Lovely.
Nah. Get off YouTube right now, boys.
I just put his Banford rubbish though.
All right. See, in my notes as well, because I've been making fucking notes, dedicated. In my notes, I've put Bamford misses huge chance at the end. And that could be the difference, isn't it? That is the difference of staying in the Premier League and not staying in the Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Having a clinical striker, like myself. And I don't know, was he just a couple of season wonder? No, let's be fair to him. He's had injuries, hasn't he? He's still getting back to his best, but time is not of the essence right now.
It is of the essence, isn't it?
Time is of the essence. Time is of the essence right now. Yeah.
This week with Forest, or yesterday, sorry. Just Talk Sport, just putting it out there that Cooper had been sacked when he definitely hadn't been.
Oh, imagine waking up and hearing that. Poor fella.
It's like she's tweeting, yeah, we understand that Cooper's lost his job. Then Forest had to come out and say that's not the case.
It's not the case just yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I was planning to break that later on, for fuck's sake.
Do you think they should sack him? I think may as well just.
No,
they gave him. Then they give him a massive contract during the season anyway.
They did, because he was struggling before, and instead of sacking him at that point, they went, "Nah, mate, have a big old contract." Yeah, no, I agree. I thought that showed character, trust, and it's not worked out in the end. I mean, he's going to take him down. Fucking, I live near a train line, mate. Trains coming past constantly.
Can't hear him. Well, he might be on here.
You know, fuck me, commuting like mad. Who's commuting this time?
Commuting like mad.
Yeah, fucking Greta Thunberg's going nuts with the amount of pollution that's causing. Does it cause a lot of pollution, trains? Or is that good?
Opposite, in it.
Can't be good, can it?
I don't think they cause pollution, trains, no.
Trains don't cause pollution.
Are they electric?
They're not electric. Steam, innit? Hopes and dreams, mate. That's what they're in on.
It's diesel, so definitely not green energy.
Yeah, so I was right. Greta Thunberg's going to be shitting herself. Next, we've got Leicester against Villa, and much like a 40-year-old version. Laughing at my own joke. Embarrassing. Okay. Next, we've got Leicester against Villa, and much like a 40-year-old virgin, Leicester were Rodulous. Harry Souttar misses an absolute sitter. Now, the fella's about 8'4". Honestly, did you see it?
Yeah.
I backed myself to score that header, and I'm not sure if you know this, but I'm short. Yeah? Get to grips with it. Look, that's the size of my hand. You know what I say about a man with small hands as well, don't you? Massive fucking...
But Ollie Watkins on flames, 6 goals in 6 away games.
Yeah.
And I heard him say...
Much like my missus, he loves playing away. The unfortunate thing about that is true. She's cheating on me. She's having an affair. So. But that's a joke, by the way. No truth in it whatsoever.
But it's interesting. He said at the weekend that he's changed the way he plays since the new manager came in.
Yeah, started scoring goals.
But that's a bit match of the day, innit? So we'll move on.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if you noticed about us, but we fucking can't stand match of the day. Yeah, too technical. Where's the jokes? No, he does try Lineker, to be fair.
We were loving it when he got sacked off.
Patronising. Episode 2, we've done 2 eps. He does try. He does all right. You know, best pundit in the land. Nah, that's actually he's not that, but he's good. Longevity. Harvey Barnes turned into prime Thierry Henry, didn't he? Remember that? Like literally left wing, gets the ball down, fuck off, cuts inside, and it's inevitable, isn't it? It's like Thanos, inevitable. Literally opened the body up. The keeper may as well just fucked off, gone for a brew because he's never saving that. By the way, Emery's doing an absolute madness over there, isn't he? Since he's come in.
Yeah, I mean, it's an insane improvement. Where are they now?
Insane improvement. And I feel sorry for that man there, Steven Gerrard. Now, as a Leeds fan, you must be thinking, why have you got a Gerrard shirt? Because I fucking love the man, all right? He made a whole generation scream his name when he's striking a football. Those videos you saw earlier, what you didn't see is me going, Gerrard! Every time I hit it, every single fucking time. I love the man. Absolutely loved him as a football player. Did you?
Yeah, I was. I was a big fan of him.
I mean, as a manager, he's garbage, to be fair. But I've got some loyalties. I'm like a puppy. I'm loyal, mate. Don't worry about that. Unlike my girlfriend, like I say, she is cheating on me. I really hope she is.
I'm surprised
I know she's going to watch this as well. So just don't do it, please.
He's sacked off the good evening stuff, hasn't
Yeah, thank fuck. Well, no, thank fuck for him. Because do you know what annoys? Right, I'm gonna fucking get political. I don't know if this is political, but do you know what annoys me? Everybody, all you lot, slagging him off, going, "Oh, he says good evening." Yes, it was funny. We had a good laugh. But the fella's trying to learn it. The fella's trying to learn a new language. Yeah, I don't see you going off to Spain going. I can't speak Spanish. I did French in school, but oh, grande cerveza, por favor. Don't see you doing that. And they wouldn't take the piss because they'd realise that you're actually trying to engross yourself in their cultural language. All right, so fucking grow up.
Joey, do you want to do some breaking news? Can you do a breaking news jingle?
That might be EastEnders actually, but what's broke?
Lampard is set to be named
Right,
interim Chelsea manager.
I was hoping we get to this because this is fucking chaos. Like, get some self-respect, Frank. Seriously, brother. Listen, that is genuinely the equivalent of getting a text at 4 o'clock in the morning going, "You up?" And he's going, "Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am." Fucking get some self-respect, you loser. But then again, he might win Champions League, and that'd be mad, wouldn't it? Chelsea are a laughing stock at the minute. Ever since that Todd Bowley's come in, they're a laughing stock, and they're just adding to it.
Rumours that he thought they automatically qualify for the Champions League every year.
No way.
Honestly, until recently, didn't know that apparently.
Imagine that. What do you mean? What do you mean we're not in it? That's ridiculous. You're taking a piss.
No.
Come on. Get me in. Get me in as owner. I know I said I wanted to be a manager last week. Get me in as an owner. I've got about 18 quid in the overdraft. We'll see what we can get. This is a mad take as well. You ready for this? Again, TalkSport. Chelsea fans were ringing up saying, we'd rather have Frank back in than Benitez. Frank back in and win nothing. Benitez come back in and win the Champions League. Sorry, that's delusional.
I suppose they've won it in recent years, haven't they? I don't know though. Yeah, it is a bit worrying.
Oh, yes, we won't win it again. Not asked about it. Are you taking Do you know what that is? That's a loser's mindset, mate. Right here.
Yeah. I don't understand.
On that high performance podcast, I'll show you some high performance, boy. João Felix had a big chance to put the Blues 1-0 up, but failed to convert. I'd rather have Felix the cat on the ball rather than that big pussy. Canate was like a seasoned session as he cleared off the line. You should never trust a man with two first names, and that proved to be the case again, as Reece James fired a rocket into the back of the net, only to get the Blues fans' hopes up as it was ruled out by VAR. I don't know about you, Harry, but one of the worst feelings in football, again, must be when you score an absolute screamer, but it's ruled out for one of your teammates being offside. That must be one of the worst feelings ever. And I have got an example of this. Can you remember a while back, Cristiano Ronaldo went on this mazy run for Portugal? I think it might have been against Spain. Like, genuinely, people talk about Messi's goals, you know, when he runs past people and scores. This would have been unbelievable. It'd have been on par one of them. Picks the ball up, runs past about 1 million players. Not even possible. Runs past about 1 million players, lobs it over the keeper, really like proper looper. And who was in the fucking way? Nani nuts it in on the line, but Nani's offside, so the goal doesn't stand. Honestly, if that happened to me and I was Cristiano Ronaldo, I'd be saying, you're going to fucking need a nanny after I get through you because I'm going to break your fucking legs. I'd be livid.
Nothing to add to that, really, mate.
Yeah. Fabinho and Kovacic got the standard yellow cards, which means one thing and one thing only. The bookies were well and truly fleeced. Rashford's got a bit of a reputation as playing well in streaks. He only plays well in like purple patches. But do you think that's changed this season? Because he has been for pretty much half the season now, really consistent.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been a different player under Ten Hag, hasn't he?
Yeah. Or are we moving into analysis territory? We're going to lose the viewers here.
Yeah, let's move on.
Fuck them then. Fuck Rashford in his purple patches. We don't care. He scored, and that's all you need to know.
De Gea is making a lot of big saves. Like, I think, do you think he goes a bit under the radar, or he's a bit underappreciated there? He seems to make a big save in every game I watch.
It is one of them things where you've been somewhere for so long and you perform consistently, because he has been fairly consistent throughout his full career at United. You do become unappreciated. You know, people out there must be working really hard every day. And because they work hard every day, it's expected of them. Yeah. So there's an expectation that he has to perform at a certain level. Just get off his back. Just think, yeah, no, you're doing actually really well. Just give him a high five every now and then.
Roy Keane's the biggest, he's most guilty of it when he says about keepers that's the job.
They'd say it to his face.
But then he never says that about you never even say about a striker when he scores a hat trick.
Yeah, but that's his job.
Very inconsistent. Don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so piss off, Roy. From Harry. That was from Harry. I didn't say that. I fucking love you, mate. Come for a pint at mine if you fancy. United were fresh off a hiding from Newcastle, whereas Ivan Toney spent a full week hiding from the FA. Sabitzer takes a day off from being Shabitzer, Shabshitzer, and puts it on a plate for Rashford, much like the school meals he's been feeding those kids over the Easter holidays. Ivan Toney gambles on a De Gea clearance and nearly profits, unlike his Paddy Power account. Best celebration in football. Rashford's obviously becoming synonymous with this bad boy, and I fucking like it. I start doing it in every aspect of my life now. You know, if I win an argument with my girlfriend, I'll do that.
When John Eyre played for Hull City, when he signed John Eyre.
John Eyre? I thought you were just stuttering.
Always on the ball, isn't he? Car company, he said when he scored 10 goals, give you a car. Scored his 10th, got in front of the South Stand, did the old driving.
Yeah. That's driving, is it? Fuck me. Click that up.
I mean, Rooney's one was pretty good, wasn't it? With Phil Bardsley.
Oh, the boxing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. My favourite, fan favourite, I think this is a cult favourite, Baffa Timby Gomez. There's the thumbnail. Yeah, absolute. That scares me, actually, when I see that. It all went south at West Ham as Newcastle took the points back up to the northeast. I'd like to see you do that, Jake Humphries. I've got the full fucking compass in there. That's high performance, brother. Speaking of celebrations, Callum Wilson scores a header and then does the Macarena. Not having it. Not having that. You can't do the Macarena.
I'm quite into that, to be fair.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I'm not about it. No, do something cooler. Also, if he's trying to get it back into the England squad, I'd be thinking, I don't want to show my age here. People don't know what the Macarena is. It's an old person's dance. Yeah, and song. So if I'm Gareth watching that going, fucking hell, how old is he? Has he just pulled out the Macarena? Nobody knows what the Macarena is. I mean, at least do something relevant, like fucking the Dab or Millie Rock or something. Any of you youngsters want to give us some dances out there to keep us relevant, put them in the comments, because I'd have a fucking Scooby-Doo what I'm on about. You see Joe Linton's goal?
Which one? He's got 2, didn't
he? Yeah. Keeping me on my toes. He got 2 and I watched all of it. So, yeah, he run through. He looked fucking miles offside. It looked like he was in a different postcode. He was that far offside. But VAR dragged it back and said, you were absolutely fine, boy. He took it away like there was no tomorrow.
All I got for this is what it seemed like the West Ham players were quite keen for Moyes to get sacked because
not playing for the managers. They lost the dressing room, do you think?
Well, some of the mistakes were hilarious.
Do you reckon they've got together and thought, let's do him over? Surely not. Surely not. Surely that doesn't happen. If there's any footballers watching this, get in the comments. Does that happen? Like there's going to be any fucking footballers watching this. Yeah, Zuma pulls one back to make it 2-1. Now, how has he got away with kicking a cat? That's what I want to know. How's that just gone away? Can't go around kicking cats.
No, but that goal did throw a cat amongst the pigeons.
Get him signed up. Get him in the hot seat. HH's match day mashup. He's taking over. I like that. That's the fucking bollocks. Yeah, so then that, I can't pronounce his name, Agard?
Right.
He was dilly-dallying about on the ball when he fucking hell got caught by Jacob Murphy, who rolls it across him. Callum Wilson's going to have the easiest finish of his life putting that into the net. He eats those chances up as if they're fucking Haribo's, mate. And rumour has it he fucking loves Haribo's. He has got a sweet tooth. Fabianski comes out but misjudges it. We've all been there. Why do you think I've got 4 kids? Alexander Isak nicks the ball and lobs it into an empty net. West Ham fans calling for David Moyes to get the Alexander Isak.
Nice.
Took a long time to get there for such a shit joke. But we're here. Joe Linton fires home for 5. The 4-day weekend brings a bumper action of football. We've got 8 games on the Saturday. That's 5 off a baker's dozen. And then on the Sunday, we've got a fucking huge showdown. It's absolutely mega. I can't wait for it. It's 2 of the biggest clubs in world football, if you ask me. Of course, it's Leeds Crystal Palace, followed by Liverpool Arsenal. No one's asked about that, are they?
A source got in touch, Joey, to say that you once sent a clip to Soccer AM. And
I know the sources.
The gagging for it to be shown on the pod. So is that possible?
I'll tell you what happened. I took inspiration from the F2 boys, and listen again. I had a bit in the locker, And I did like to do some freestyle football skills. My showpiece was I could flick the ball up, catch it on my neck. And by the way, I've still got a video of that. So if you fucking doubt me, I'll get it up next week for you. Much like I say to my wife when I'm having erectile dysfunction. Forget it. But no, yeah. So I sent it in Soccer M. Sorry, I had ambition. Sorry, I fucking tried. Okay, and I know exactly. I'm literally gonna direct this message to him because I know exactly who it is. Sorry, I tried. Sorry, I tried to improve my life. Sorry, I tried to be somebody. You're gonna drag me down for that, yeah? Give over. And yes, it was on the Soccer M website for a long while, and it got. The problem is I told the lads that had happened, and that was the worst thing I could have done because come Monday morning, it was around the school like wildfire. It was herpes. So no, I've deleted the video, and it has been wiped from human history.
What?
Yeah.
That's really
I wish I had it because I'd be fucking. I put music to it and all sorts. And I can tell you what song it was. It was Clubfoot. Down, 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 down. Yeah, it's fucking class, mate. Actually, so I'm not ashamed. If I had that footage, I'd show you the footage. Trust me on that. And with that, you can fuck off.